Woo, so it's probably been a month since I've even looked or thought about or touched the Camaro. As you can see, even living under the carport, it gets pretty dusty. So we'll do what everybody always says: buy Windex, so that can get out without everybody having to comment about it. The windshield's staying like that, okay? Buy Windex. Yes, I know the windshields are dirty. Not everybody has to say about it. So, last time you saw the car, you can kind of see that I started doing a little bit of buffing. I mean, it's kind of shiny, but I didn't do the 3-part compound that I normally do. As you can see, all the paint on this car is really dull and crappy, and some of you will probably say it's like putting lipstick on a pig. Well, you're not wrong, but here's the thing. In order to get this car properly painted and all the body work done, you're talking big amounts of money, which I do not plan on spending on this car because this car will be for sale when I'm done. If I was going to keep it, yes, that's what I would do. So I'm going to see if it'll start up, see if it will drive, and see if I can get it over to my shaded driveway. Oh, we can start to work on it. I don't even know if I have a battery or anything. Let's see what we got. Wait, that's good. I get the fuel pump to fill up the carburetor. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, here's the plan for buffing this car. I got my Meguiar's stuff. We're going to start with the Ultra Cut compound. Then we're going to do the fine cut cleaner, and then we're going to do the cleaner wax. I'm going to try out these. They're supposed to be wool pads. They don't look like what I thought they would when I bought them. We're going to try out this with the compound instead of using a foam pad. And we're going to start on this upper door right here. Just because it's probably the dirtiest part of the car with the exception of this fender. And we'll kind of do a side-by-side comparison once I'm done from one side to the other. So we'll clean it up with soap and water first, and we'll get to buffing. Well, we're making progress. So this is after 2 applications of the 105, which is the more hardcore cutter. But here we have dirty unwashed, here we have buffed twice, and then after a hand buff. So it's getting better. You can sort of almost see me in the paint, but I'm hoping after, wipe down and then another go around with the fine cut cleaner and then the cleaner wax, it will look even better. So if it's all looking like that, I'd be actually happy with that, considering how dull the rest of the car is. Not bad, not too bad. The key is taking your time with the wool pad, letting it really cut the paint, and not going too fast. You gotta let the buffer do the work, really. I have wiped down with my terry towel the fine cut cleaner. I mean, it really is a whole different color. It's a lot deeper of a yellow. I still feel like I could probably get it a little bit shinier. You can see me sort of in the paint, but not really. But again, I don't think this paint is really going to get as shiny as maybe a clear coat base coat. It's definitely not. The stuff coming off on the pads is yellow. There's no clear coat on this paint at all. But the real problem with buffing a car is it brings out all the imperfections in the body work. But I think somebody at one point had a cheap yellow paint job put on it over the original yellow paint job that it came with. But we'll put some cleaner wax on it. Maybe they'll clean it up just a little bit more, put it on nice and thick. Then we can move on to the rear quarter and make this banana boat even more yellow. Here's the furnace product. Well, at least as good as it's gonna get. I could probably buff this rear quarter a little bit more, but it's not too bad. Remember, we went from this to that. So it's all about the before and after, right? It's never going to be a show paint job, but it will be better than it was. A little bit more presentable. As I said previously, the car needs paint, obviously. It's never going to... It needs bodywork and paint. Buffing it is only a temporary fix, but it definitely looks better, that's for sure. We have the driver's side done as much as, well, we're going to get it. The reason being is the driver's side is way worse than the passenger side, mostly because of the dog damage. Dog was trying to get something living inside the car. But anyway, so you can actually see me in the paint. Again, not perfect, but way better than it was. So my shade is running out. I'm going to see how far I can get on this passenger side, but I buffed a little bit on this quarter probably a couple months ago, and then a little bit right here on the door you can see. But we're going to focus on this fender, because this fender is actually really pretty nice, especially compared to the other one. But I bet we can get a lot of good color off of this, and then we will finish up hopefully today, maybe tomorrow, with the hood, see what kind of color we can get out of that. And of course, when you buff, you make all the rest of your car just disgusting. We did do the trunk lid, so there's some shine out of that. I probably should take the buffer to the rear panel, but as of right now, I'm running out of shade. It's getting hot. So we'll see what we can do with this side and then go from there. Well, I ran out of shade. But here is what it looks like in the sun. Of course, the top is disgusting, and the hood is not done yet. But I still think it looks pretty good, all things considered. How nasty it started. Not too bad. So, I know this was a short video, but that's okay, because it's definitely progress on the Camaro. Once I get the hood buffed and get the windows really, really nice and clean and the top really nice and clean, and then by then the outside of the car is mostly done. I'll probably replace at least that marker right there. I'm going to probably buy new trim for the bottom, and then maybe I can clean those up. We'll see. But the fenders are looking good because they have the emblems, and yeah, it's not too bad, and it runs awesome. I don't remember if I included this in the last video, but also painted the wheels, so those all match all the way around. But she runs great. Idles like a champ. So there you go.